It's a very complicated one. There are a lot of pieces. We disagreed, I think, on most things, but not on everything. But my sense is that the destruction of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action is not something that brings about a feeling of confidence that the question of the Iranian nuclear program is going to be totally under control. I would have kept the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, and I would have talked to the Iranians about ballistic missiles and problems in the region, much as the Europeans proposed. And then I would take my own advice in an article I wrote a year and a half ago about how to broaden the Iran agreement to cover everybody else in the world who's enriching and to make it without time limits. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The Iranians are not comfortable always with taking all the blows. I would be cautious and careful. That's prudent. Well, of course, I certainly do now. Absolutely. I certainly see that there are increased tensions between the U.S. and Iran now as a result of our getting out of the agreement, as a result of our violating the agreement. I was involved in the Iraqi inspections before I retired in 2000. Well, I mean, the Iraqis tried to prevent the UN inspectors from inspecting military sites, and the inspectors camped on the outside. And when the Iraqis tried to move things, they watched it happen. And they were able, obviously, to discover what the Iraqis were doing and recovered a lot of material as a result of that. I don't think Iraq had a weapon, a nuclear weapon. They had chemical weapons and perhaps biological weapons. And it may have been chemical weapons, but I don't think, given the relationships between Assad and Saddam Hussein, that was likely. Even though Saddam Hussein had a chance to fly his airplanes to sister Syria, he flew them to Iran instead in the first Gulf War.